As a child, I never really experienced any depression. Went through college and got married and had 2 children real close together. And then we moved to Japan. My husband works for the military. Started experiencing, I didn't understand what it was. I just knew, of course I was away from family, I was in a foreign country, I knew something's going on. And then I ended up having another baby while I was over there, and life just became more than, I just felt overwhelmed a lot. So we moved back to America, and I still had not pinpointed that, put a name to it. I just knew that I was sad a lot, that I was crying very easily. I was just having a hard time functioning. And so finally a friend, she could just tell, Kim, you're just not yourself. And so she suggested that I go get some help. So first I started just the counseling road. And then the counselor said, I think you need to go see a doctor, a psychiatrist, to get some help with some meds. So that began my journey with antidepressants. So the hard things was it was making me very sleepy, so I had a lot of side effects. And I remember calling and saying, all I'm doing is sleeping. I've got little kids I got to take care of. I can't just sleep all day. So I think we had to try a couple of different ones before finally I felt it lift a little bit. And that was like, oh, wow. But it didn't really last. After seeing Dr. Williams, he told me about this new treatment that he was offering. It was called TMS. I just remember weeping, really weeping. I remember Dr. Williams had to wait to hook me up because I was crying so hard, because when you're depressed, you don't feel like you're worth $10,000. I had to come every day for, I think it started out 37 minutes, and then he would just do the left side, and then he decided to go ahead and do the right side. And we were still keeping me on a low dose of my medication. I can't really remember which one it was, but it was just like I started feeling better. And it was like that dark cloud that makes you feel like nothing is right, and you just want to lay in bed and pull the covers over your head. Just started lifting. I told Dr. Williams, I said, sometimes I just think, what was it like to be depressed? Because once it's like this dark cloud that's over you, and when it's lifted, you kind of think, why did I think life was so awful? You know, why did I get so stressed? Or why did I not want to get out of bed in the morning? He still kept me on a low dosage of antidepressant, so I didn't totally get off my antidepressant, but at that low dosage, I wasn't having any side effects. So pretty much I started really loving life again and wanting to get involved in, of course, you know, you go through, as a woman, I was going through being a stay-at-home mom to what's the rest of my life gonna be, and really got a lot of hope that the rest of my life could even be better than the first part of my life. So that was really a hopeful thing, that I still wasn't that old. I mean, I wasn't old and decrepit, you know, I still had a lot to give, and trying to figure out what are my gifts and my talents, and even a whole new purpose since my kids were out of the home. And I just had a lot of energy and drive and excitement about that. And so probably the depression was totally gone for about 18 months. And then Dr. Williams he'd have me come in. I think I was maybe on every 4-month checkup at that point. If everybody had the same success, there would be a line going down 281, because when you're going through depression, you just feel hopeless. You feel like and if you haven't experienced it, I don't know if you really can totally understand that it's just this really awful dark cloud, and to have that lift and not to have the side effects of the medications is just an amazing thing.